Hey y'all, hey. So listen, whoo child. Um, this whole listen, Tory and Megan, 5 years later. So Tory team has posted a website, and I'm not going to go through the evidence on this video. I just wanted to jump on here to say yes, they dropped. And when I got to www.36hourslater.com, it is a robust evidence on this website. Um, and I'm just like, wow. So, what I'm challenging everybody to do, right, is look at this. Like, when you take away the people that was involved, like, no matter how you feel about Megan, Tory, Kelsey, whatever the case may be, take the emotion out of it and take the celebrity out of it and evaluate this case as if these were everyday people. I challenge you to evaluate this case as if this is your husband, your brother, your son, and then like go from there. Please use common sense. Please use discernment. This evidence, and like I said, I have no dog in the fight because to be honest with you, I've never been like a big like Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion fan or whatever. And then Kelsey, I don't even know. I didn't know who she was until this whole situation popped up. But I want y'all to look at the facts. I want y'all to look at what happened. And once you review the evidence, please let me know if the courts prove without reasonable doubt that Tory Lanez shot Megan. I challenge you to go to this website, www.36hourslater.com, and review everything that's on that site. And I'm going to do it myself. And then, like I said, probably come back and make another video once I've reviewed all of the evidence. But off the rip, this case never sat well in my spirit. And it's the people, and you know what's so scary though, y'all? Is despite this evidence, it is really some people who really want Tory Lanez to stop trying to prove his innocence, and it's blowing me. It's blowing the fuck out of me because what do you mean, just be quiet? Like the fuck? Why am I gonna just quote unquote be quiet when I've been saying I've been innocent the whole time, and the evidence supports what I'm saying that I'm innocent? Y'all really want this man to just sit in jail for 10 years? And again, y'all like to bring up the whole protect black women, Me Too movement. Let's be clear. I am not an advocate for domestic violence, violence, period. I am a black woman. I love men, a black woman. And yes, protect black women. However, we not gonna spend this shit. Like this in this situation, none of that apply. This is about accountability. This is about integrity. This is about morals. You know, this is about like exposing the multiple lies that's been communicated year after year. And take into consideration the recent events of Tory being stabbed, baby, it was all for nothing. Because what people fail to realize is if this man had a fair trial, he wouldn't have been in prison. So this is a domino effect. Like this is deep. To be innocent all this time, to get railroaded, the narrative just got spun to favor Meg. This is unacceptable. And I'm still trying to figure out how this man was convicted beyond reasonable doubt, because he has these gun enhancement charges, but come to find out, Tory was not on probation at the time of the incident. He wasn't a felon, nor did he have a criminal record before this case. The owner of the gun has been sealed and has never been determined. So, once you factor into the gun being sealed and it was not available in court, I think it was a gun similar, or maybe they had a picture, allegedly, because I wasn't in the courtroom. No one was in the courtroom, and that's another thing, is like, this was not televised, so we can only go by what was reported, like, by the media, in the people who were in the courtroom. But when you take into consideration that this man did not have a record, and the owner of the gun was sealed, in addition to Kelsey getting immunity and her pleading the fifth, and taking into consideration the witness statement from Sean Kelly and the statement, the testimony of EJ Harris during the trial, the driver, Jaquan, and what's the other guy that just came forward saying he was the driver for Kelsey. So once you take all those, you factor into all those situations, what do it fit? Whose story does that narrative fit? Tory's. This man, my heart really go out to him and his family, man. This shit is not right. It's not fair. Meg the Stallion and Kelsey ass need to be in jail. This is absolutely crazy to me. And I now understand why Tory Lanez's father, after he was sentenced to 10 years, when he was outside and he was, yelling when people try to clown him, when he said this was the biggest injustice that he's witnessed and how his son got railroaded, I get it. I mean, I've always been agreeing that this man has been innocent throughout this whole thing, and I think a lot of people within the industry knew what the real truth was. But one thing God tell us is, like, whatever done in dark will come to light. Like, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care who is on whose side, whatever the case may be. When you serve God, and Tory family, they pray twice a day, so when two or more are gathered. Mm, 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 mm. So yeah, y'all. So let me go ahead and watch all the evidence. I'll probably be back. But in the meantime, go ahead and go to change.org and sign that petition so Tory can come home to his family and heal physically, mentally, and emotionally. Y'all stay safe.